multiple attacks on the Allied convoy have taken place throughout the day. Submarine I-40, along with several flights of Vals from Guadalcanal, have ravaged the enemy fleet. All that remains now is the 2 destroyers and 3 freighters. Unfortunately for I-40, her torpedo situation is quite low. She has been ordered back to Rabaul to rearm. The destruction of the enemy convoy is in the hands of our Val pilots from Guadalcanal. Let's hope they can get the job done before nightfall. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of War on the Sea as the Imperial Japanese Navy. As you can see, it's currently August 14th, 1942, and let's start with our new assets. I've recruited 3 new submarines, I-42, I-41, and also there's another one, I-21. Yeah, there. I'm going to be a bit more aggressive with my subs and kind of patrol them off of the New Hebrides here. Other than that, things have pretty much right where we left off. I have attacked this convoy and whittled down some of the merchant ships. There are now 3 merchant ships and 2 destroyers, and it does look like they are slowly sailing back towards the New Hebrides. We also have 1 American submarine here. Our Zeros are going to move towards that, and I'm going to wait for these Vals from the Shortland Islands to get pretty close before I scramble my Vals from Guadalcanal. Anyway, let's begin this encounter because this could be quite interesting. Let's position our Zeros a little farther away and go to tactical and engage the sub. Okay, so first off, we want to get our aircraft down to around 150 meters and acquire the enemy sub. There we go. There she is out there. We want to approach her before she is able to dive. Okay, level out. Continue to go down to, say, 130 meters and really book it towards the enemy sub. We will maintain this formation. Try to hit her from the side. So we had a pretty good strafing run on another submarine not too long ago. Now we're going to reduce speed, issue the attack order, and engage. Let's go nice and slow. Really line up and have a lot of time on target. Of course, this means our aircraft are easier to hit for the AAA gunners on the conning tower there, but here we go. Opening fire. Come on, really show it what for. Good hits. Okay. Run away! Hopefully we inflicted some damage here. The last submarine we strafed, they actually did have to completely RTB. Let's swing the Zero around really quick and have it just strafe from the stern. Reduce speed. Turn even tighter. There we go. Alright, attack. See how this is going? She is diving. Oh, an explosion on the conning tower. That's gotta hurt. They leave some ammunition up there? Okay. Let's actually use some time compression. It looks like they are emergency diving. We're not going to be able to see the enemy sub now, but let's retreat. We can leave combat in 30-some seconds. Let's get a report. Moderate damage, no flooding, so... Okay, she's alright. It was worth a try, though. These Zeros are going to continue to patrol this area. We'll have them do something like this. Okay. For the time being, we will also launch some more scout aircraft and have them head down here. I want more scout aircraft way down here, so hopefully I can pick up these convoys when they're a bit farther away. Okay, I-40's actually returning to base. She is pretty low on torpedoes. That is another thing. And you can see this convoy does seem to be sailing away. Let's get our Vals from Guadalcanal up. Be there in 0.3. Be there in hour. 0.1 hour. They should be on the battlefield. On the tactical view. Okay. So our Vals are RTBing. Let's go to tactical. Let's see if we can get everything on here. And indeed we have. Perfect. Both formations of Vals are in. We're going to have this formation fly on in. And let's have them climb up. They're currently pretty low. It seems that way, but we don't want them colliding with anything here. And these Vals are going to move in. And these merchant ships are pretty damaged. Yeah, look here. This one has taken quite a beating from various bomb hits. If we go to the report, moderate damage. Number 5 is critical and also has heavy flooding. But yeah, I decided to cut some of this attack out because it's really just repetitive, quite frankly. Bombing merchant ships, not the most exciting content. I'm kind of hoping we get some different task forces in the area. But I quite frankly think it's probably getting a little, repetitive to watch, but it's certainly repetitive trying to find things to talk about while doing these attacks. But this is interesting. This will be our first attack where we have 2 flights of Vals. It's pretty hard to time this because, as you can see, the Vals from the Shortland Islands have a very limited time on station when down here. We're going to have this Jake circle around, and let's also have this Jake climb up to around 2 kilometers. Yeah, give or take. It looks like the freighters are pretty slow. The destroyers are peeling away like we've seen. And do I want to have... I'll probably have 1 formation of Vals hit them from the side. This one here. And then this formation will come down the stern. And this Jake, you're going to fly right over and drag some flak. All right. Okay. So formation 2, yellow formation, form up and line ahead. And red flight, form up and line ahead as well. There we go. And start moving in. Let's go a little slower. And I'm actually going to break these guys up. Break up. Okay. So I will have... I mean, we're going to obliterate these guys. I'm contemplating trying to hit the destroyers. But I want to be sure the merchants are sunk. However, I think I will have this flight hit one of the destroyers. This one here has the dual purpose gun, so that's the one we'll attack. Seems to be the more valuable of the 2. Okay. Alright, things are forming up nicely here. We're gonna go in here. Red flight will go for number 2. These Vals are coming in nicely. If anything, I want to realign them just a little bit, like this. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's have these Vals accelerate a bit more. And let's begin issuing orders now. So, red flight here will target this ship, attack. I'm actually going to have them break and attack separately. It seems they do a little better when you do this. They're a little more accurate. Okay, this formation is going to hit number 3. Hit number 3 as well. Let's make sure both of them have done that. The problem with this is it is a little min-max. It's a little micromanaging heavy. I think this rear one is only going to need 1 Val. So number 4, you will attack that one. Number 3, you will attack 4. Number 2 will attack 4. And number 1... just attack 3. Oh, number 1, attack 4. There we go. I think 4 is the one that's least crippled. Yeah, she looks pretty good. Okay, let's make sure everyone has their orders. Attacking 4, 5, 3. Okay, this is going to be quite the engagement. These guys are spiraling down. Shoot. Guess I forgot about that. Sometimes they're too high to dive bomb. Okay, well, formation 1's going in. Go get them. Continuing to spiral down. You'd think dive bombers wouldn't be afraid of diving. Okay, this one's going in though. This one's our real cripple. 2 hits. Perfect. And she's probably done for. Let's see. This formation bombs away. Misses. 1 direct hit on number 4. Good thing we have that other formation coming in. Something sinking. Number 5 is sinking. Perfect. All right, the Vals are getting out of here. Okay, come back over. Make sure everyone has their appropriate targets. And now I'm curious, should I... I'm going to have 2 attack 4. And 8 and 9 are actually going to attack merchant ship number 3. I want to make sure the merchant ships get sunk, even if they are retreating. But at least we got one. Okay. Second wave is coming in. I think that would have been timed rather well if I took into account that they would spiral down. It's a shame I forgot that. But that's okay. I think we're going to get our kills, and all those Vals got away. All right, good job, boys. Okay, these Vals are diving in on this merchant ship. Let's see what we got. Bombs away. Come on, give me something good. All right, 2 hits, it looked like. 1 Val's down, but that was a beautiful hit on that ship. And she's definitely done for. Okay, let's do some micromanaging here. Okay, these 3 Vals form up and start heading east. Or west, excuse me. Brain fart. Alright, number 4 is sinking. This one has a very heavy list to port. She is pretty dead in the water, going 5 knots. We may need another strike for her. I mean, she is retreating. We don't have to sink her, but, I mean... it's no harm in one more strike. It looks like we lost 1 Val. That was a very good engagement. 1 Val for 2 cargo ships? That is a great trade. And I know I lose a lot of planes. I think the plane losses are mainly because I am utilizing air power way more than the AI. Quite frankly. Anyway, trading Vals for ships, I'm not worried about it. That's fine. That's an easy trade for me to make. Even with submarines. A submarine for a heavy cruiser, I'll take that as well. Let's see the report here. Heavy damage and heavy flooding. I suppose we will wait and see if she ends up sinking here on her own. We may need another strike of Vals. And even if we do send another strike, we can still hit these destroyers. I mean, we might as well. Well, looking at it, it looks like this merchant ship is actually getting her flooding under control, and she's no longer on fire, so I think we are going to disengage. Let's go ahead and retreat. And she is starting to accelerate. She's going 6 knots now. That's fine. Another strike, but 10 command points gained. We will have these Vals RTB, and we'll send more out. Okay, so we do have an interesting development here. Our Jake has spotted a task force of just 3 destroyers, so that is interesting. There's also this 1 submarine out here. I sent my zeros in, but they had the RTB due to low fuel. Our Vals are in position, so let's go to tactical and start. Oh wow, and look at that. That is just really gorgeous, actually. That looks really sweet. This game does look pretty darn good, quite frequently. That is for sure, especially these skyboxes. I mean, that is beautiful. Okay, well, we are going to try to sink this merchant ship. We're also going to try to hit one of these destroyers. Wonder which one will be the easier destroyer to hit. I'm not too concerned with it. We'll probably go for number 1. Yeah, okay, let's have 2 Vals. Break. These Vals are going to come up and hit this merchant ship from the rear. This first formation is going to hit the first destroyer. Try to limit its okay, these guys are not formed up. Form up, please. Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay, that's more like it. I just want to limit our Val's time over this destroyer's anti-aircraft guns, so here's what we're going to do. Line ahead, form up. Form up. There we go. Okay, engage number 1. Maybe we can bag ourselves a destroyer here as well. I think 2 Vals will easily destroy this cargo ship with just a couple of hits. And if we do damage a destroyer, that's 1 asset the Americans have to send back to get repaired. So, geez, yeah, that is... pretty cool looking. Oh, accidentally paused. Beginning our dive. See what we can do. It looks a little off there, pal, but we'll see. I trust your aim is true. It was not. You have failed me. And you have been shot down. Wow. Okay, that was not a good run at all. Both Vals were destroyed. Well, hopefully these guys can do a little better. This merchant ship is almost dead in the water. Let's target her. She's going 9 knots. Going a bit faster than I thought. But she isn't zigzagging or going as fast as, say, the cargo ships. Okay, orders, begin your attack. Have our Vals move in. And send this cargo ship to the bottom. Okay. Starting to take some anti-aircraft fire. From the destroyers as well. Okay, pushing over. Yeah, this looks much better, I think. We just need 1 or 2. I think that'll certainly send her down. Okay, bombs away. Good, 3 hits. That'll do it. 1 Val shot down. Jeez, these guys are angry. Wow. Anti-aircraft gunners are out for blood, it would seem. I think this ship is done for, however. Let's get a report. Heavy damage, heavy flooding, that's it. Huh, interesting. Well, I will continue to sit here, and we'll just see if she sinks. Well, this freighter has heavy damage and heavy flooding. However, she is still afloat, so I think she's going to get away if we look at the report here. It's very unfortunate, but I'm not really going to waste more assets on it. I'm kind of surprised she is still afloat. We are going to leave combat now. And since they are not heading towards Guadalcanal, they're kind of a non-factor at this point, so I'm not too worried about it. This destroyer flotilla here is interesting, and look who decided to show up, the Wildcats. The Wildcats have shown up. I'm calling it. All right, hit the deck, Jake. Get down. Run like hell. Oh no, go fast. That's the wrong slider there. Where are they? Oh, here's the destroyers. Interesting. Okay, we have a Fletcher. Okay, this is going to... At least it's a new fleet composition. I'll take it. Now, where are these Wildcats? That's my real... I'm expecting my poor little Jake here is going to get shot down, but maybe if he flies low, he won't be seen. Give it a couple of minutes. I'll give them till 1850. Actually, I probably won't even give them that long. Just fly out of the area. Okay. Interesting we have found this fleet here, though. Good to know what they are. And try to engage them somehow. Now, this is a fleet composition I kind of want to have. I do want to have, you know, small flotillas of destroyers roaming about, mainly to hunt submarines, but also in like a scouting role. It could be helpful. The problem with having my destroyers way down here is Allied air cover. They would run into the same problem the American fleets are running into near Guadalcanal. And I really don't want to be on the receiving end of what I'm dishing out. Okay, well, I think that's all for now. And just going to check up on everyone. We can't launch more aircraft now, so our recon aircraft. Look at this guy. I'm going to start sending more recon aircraft down here so I can catch the fleets early. Okay, well, that's all I have for now. We are going to continue on, and I'll keep you all updated if we have any more developments. Well, look what we have here. You may recognize this. 2 destroyers, 2 heavy cruisers, and 6 merchant ships. We are going to ignore it because our Jake actually encountered it. And we are going to send our Vals once again down there, 124 kilometers away. It's currently 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's see here. Do want these task forces to group up because I do want to transfer Yamato to Task Force 6, like I said previously. Just for symbolic reasons, but we are going to begin hitting this task force. Okay, here's the destroyers. Way out here, what are they up to? Oh, shoot. Okay, our Jake has encountered the Wildcats. I'm curious if our Zeros are going to be there. Okay, let's also do this. Let's get Zeros from the Shortlands down here. Okay, our Zeros are going to go up there and begin. Hopefully our Vals aren't in the battle. They are, but they're kind of out of the way. Oh, our Vals are way out of here. But the enemy ships are here. Okay, turn around. We're going to have to hit them. Okay, here's some freighters. Okay. Another county class. Okay. I'll take it. Now where... Are they just going to leave the engagement area? Get up there. I hope they don't just disappear here. I would like to get them in the fight and hit these. Gosh, they're just going to leave because they're outside of the circle. That's dumb. That is dumb. Well, now I'm not going to be able to hit them for an hour, I guess. Oh well, I guess we can just leave. Wildcats aren't there, but now we know their fleet composition. Exactly what they are. Okay, we found them. Our Zeros are out of the combat area once again. Hopefully they can get in here. I'm going to hit... Let's see, which one do I want to hit first? I think I want to hit the county class first. I do believe they only have access to 2 county classes. Let's take a quick look. So, go. Don't want aircraft. County. Yep. Let's see. All these are unavailable. So we've sunk the Australia, and then they have 1 left from the looks of it. Everything else is unavailable. Okay, perfect. So we will sink the final one. Is number 3 in line. And we're just going to hit them from the side like this. It's not going to... The problem is we're just facing so much anti-aircraft fire with 2 heavy cruisers in the formation, so... Might as well just go right on in. Zeros have left the area. Alright, begin attacking this one. Fuck me. They all dropped their bombs. They did not all drop their bombs. I accidentally hit the drop bomb button. Here, tell them to attack. Oh man, okay. Form up these Vals and attack. This Val, only number 1 dropped his bombs on that command. Just get out of here, dude. You're useless. Alright, starting to take anti-aircraft fire. I thought I was opening up the orders panel, but I've obviously hit the bomb panel. Okay, tightening up. Look at all that AAA. Okay. Hopefully we get some good hits here. It's along the ship. Okay, bombs away. Come on. Alright, 3 direct hits. Right in the center. No, run away. And that one's shot down. That's fine. 3 hits though. And she is currently on fire. Let's get a report. Heavy damage, moderate flooding. I will stick in the area and see what happens to her. And we will, of course, send more Vals into the area to start taking all these out. I want to obviously prioritize the heavy cruisers. Once again, we have no submarines in the area, so our Vals are really going to have to do all the heavy lifting here. But they've been doing that for the past few episodes anyway. She's developing a pretty serious list here as well. We'll see. Hopefully she goes down. Well, the ship seems to be doing okay, so we are going to retreat and send more Vals into the area and try to finish them off. Oh, here's something interesting. I actually sent a big flight of 8 Zeros down here, really just to harass the allies at Port Moresby, and it looks like we've actually gotten a response. Let's begin this encounter. There we go, our flight of 8 Zeros. Let's see what we got. Hopefully just a handful of Wildcats. Okay, there they are. Okay, Group 1. We'll attack that one. Orders, attack. 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 Alright, let's go get them. Here we go. This is going to be exciting. Oh, already shot one down. Oh my gosh. Did we just destroy? We lost 1-0. We destroyed all of them in a head-on. Oh, look at that. Well, that was... We lost 1-0. Ouch. Well, you know what? That was great. That was pretty fun. Seeing that, actually. I'm going to send Zeros over here more often, just to get some air kills, get some action. Alright, sweet. We have another encounter here. Let's begin. It's probably going to be 4 more Wildcats. I think their airfield is a rank 2 airfield. I'm not 100% sure. But if that's the case, then they only have 4 Wildcats. And of course, like the player, they get free respawns as well. We are just going to attack this formation. Just attack any of them. There we go. Go in there. These Wildcats. This is fun. Here we go. Oh, that was a mid-air collision, but we'll just not pay too much attention to that. Alright, come on, Zeros. Like, shoot. Okay, these guys are ganging up on this one. There we go, hits. Target destroyed. Switching targets. You go for number 3, my friend. Ooh, hello. The Zero's going to attack 3 as well. Okay, starting to down him. This Wildcat's damaged. We have a 0 pulling in on a 6. And he peeled off. Fine. Oh, he's going for number 4. That's what he's doing. Oh, this is interesting. This is different than what we have been experiencing. Just need one of these Zeros to show this guy what's what. Have all these. There we go. Come on, get them. There we go. One more going down and 1 left. So, with the unlimited supply of aircraft, I mean, doing this is rather pointless, but it's switching things up a little bit. For some reason, I guess we've only shot down 2 Wildcats thus far. Figured we would have shot down more. Oh no! I can't shake them. Okay, another Wildcat is down. One left, number 4 here. Oh, below 0. Be cool if they, probably was another collision there. They do like to hit each other. It would be cool. It's like it would be cool if they would use boom and zoom tactics and stuff a little bit. Just kind of swinging around and going in circles. But that's all right. It's not a flight sim. Okay, all these zeros are going to gang up on this one Wildcat. If I were this Wildcat pilot, I would be booking it for land like he's doing. He's probably trying to, he's like, I'm done. Get me out of here. No, he's still fighting. Come on, zeros. All right. The first engagement was a little more... Oh, you're right on him. Oh, here we go. This is it. He's done. There we go. Target destroyed. Look at that. Cool. And splash. Okay, here we go. Another strike on the enemy task force. Our Vals are going to head in front of it and come straight down and try to hit that county class once again and finish her off. Zeros are swinging about. Hopefully they can drag some flak. Let's get you boys up to a safer altitude, up to around 2 kilometers. Go. And you're just going to circle the formation while our Vals try to maneuver here into a good attack position. There we go, something like that. Perfect. Use some time compression. We also have another flight of zeros here. Okay. And once our zeros are up here, they'll start dragging some flak. Vals are coming in. Perfect. Might as well climb a little higher. Like you guys to be safe and increase speed. Make yourselves pretty hard to hit. And hopefully their AAA gunners just focus on you. Wouldn't that be swell? They're not shooting yet. There we go. Alright. Start turning. Okay, Vals coming in. These zeros are in the area as well. Just head towards the county and begin climbing up as well. Increase speed. Okay, all of our Vals line ahead, form up. Oh, I gotta select them all. There we go. Form up. You are going to hit number 3, attack. Make sure I'm gonna have them all attack separately. Does seem like their accuracy improves, so we'll keep doing it. The destroyers are turning pretty hard, it looks like. And they both of these destroyers have dual purpose guns. It's a bit more intimidating than what we have been encountering. Yeah, zeros are taking flank. All right, begin turning, drag and bag. Vals are gonna come in. Still have a while. Okay. Looking good. It's pretty cool seeing it all the way up there. Look at those zeros way up there. Neat. Let's avoid hitting that bomb drop button. Prefer them to do it automatically. Okay, zeros start circling right over the county class so their light AA starts targeting you. Vals are closing in. Looks like they're not really shooting at you. Start, go down. 1.5. There we go. Now they're shooting at you. Vals are coming in. The destroyers are shooting at the Vals. Val down. Damn. Oh well. 3 more. Get the job done. Bombs away. 2 hits. Oh, and one of them was a dud, so really only 1 hit. That was less than ideal. That was definitely less than ideal. Okay, our Vals are leaving. All right, we'll get our zeros out of here too. Wow, that was pretty poor, but thankfully, I think we hit it with 250 because she looks rough. Fires all throughout the ship. Get this Val out of here. Run, dude. There we go. Well, they got all the fires under control by the looks of it. We are going to leave combat. Heavy damage, moderate flooding. We will send another strike at her. We had 12 aircraft in the area and only lost 1. Okay. Now things are getting very interesting. 4 destroyers, 2 light cruisers, 1 heavy cruiser, and 1 carrier has been spotted down here. Let's ignore it. We've seen it before, and it is sailing north. It is sailing north. Oh boy. Our submarines are going to head down. We're going to have to hit this. We can take them in a surface engagement, but we need to take out that carrier. Another problem. Wow, we are about to have a very large battle because this other task force is still an issue. I don't know if I should keep hitting it, try to take out a cruiser, and then engage with Task Force 24 here. This actually should be Task Force 7. Wow, okay. Things are heating up. It's currently noon, and that means we'll probably have to take a daytime engagement, which is not ideal. So how far away are our subs? 11 hours out. Well, this certainly complicates our situation, and you know what? I think that's a good place to end it on a complicated note. I'll have to think about this. Well, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. And stay tuned for the next episode where hopefully we will engage this carrier group. It should be exciting. Stay tuned for that. I'll see you all then.